For Brooklyn, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And so just over a minute and a half played. Durant finds Jordan. Lock at 6. Back to KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Lopez outside. There's the dish to Antetokounmpo. Banked in off the glass.
And with each season, Antetokounmpo continues to polish up his post game. He's got such a nice high release on the shot, and at his size, virtually impossible to block it.
Now here's Harden. 5 points in the game.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Holiday against Harden. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Jeff Green is checked in for Brooklyn. Irving comes in for James Harden.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
After Forbes. Outside Holiday. Here's Portis. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Then for the Nets, Griffin's checked in for Durant. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Bruce Brown in for Dinwiddie.
You know, since entering the league at age 18, Antetokounmpo has really grown. The Greek Freak, now one of the league's premier talents, no doubt.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Now, here is Irving. Luwawu. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Luwawu. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
40 seconds left to play in the first. There's the lob to Portis. The shot, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
The Bucks trail. Antetokounmpo inside. Pass to Forbes. Right side, Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Hey, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
The deep three from Irving. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James, Giannis.
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got DeAndre Jordan. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
A nice shot by KD.
Boy, what a graceful athlete. I mean, Durant does a beautiful job moving and slicing through that defense, getting a high percentage shot there.
Here is Forbes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Tucker kicks to Forbes. DiVincenzo against Dinwiddie. DiVincenzo can't hit it. The net shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Boy, how about the outstanding hustle from Durant? I mean, getting out on the break as soon as the ball was headed the other way. The more bodies going up court, the better.
Here is Forbes. Passes it to Tucker. And he banks in the layup. Tucker's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Pass to KD. From outside the arc. The shot will not fall. And Milwaukee the other way now. Tucker can't get it to go. Dinwiddie finds Harden. It's good. And it's 9 points for James Harden. Now, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to, when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's DiVincenzo. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Harden against Holiday. Harden the pass to KD. Fires the 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Holiday finds Lopez. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Green with the ball. And the rejection by Giannis. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Super quick in transition. The Greek freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
Irving against Holiday. Irving with it. No points in the game yet for him. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Griffin.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Irving against Holiday. Irving kicks to Griffin. And here's Green outside. And no good in the last second attempt this time. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on. That's all for now.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis outside. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Now here's Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. KD's got 13.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into a shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Here's Giannis. 14 points for him. And Giannis throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Dinwiddie. And that one is off. And Milwaukee will come the other way. It's stolen by Harris. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game. Hey, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game. Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
And the Bucks making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Irving dishes to Brown. Back to Irving. And stolen by DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by Brown.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here is Holiday. Tries again, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks. The Bucks have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Now, here is Irving. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And Jeff Green, the bucket on the assist by Irving. And the Nets lead by 9.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Irving against Holiday. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Portis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Two open that time. Made it look too easy.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Middleton outside. From deep. Rebound, Brooklyn. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Irving against DiVincenzo. 11 feet away. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Irving has the touch needed to do damage from just about anywhere, including from there.
Irving against Holiday. The teardrop falls in. Holiday's got 6.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Brown outside. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Both teams will make substitutions. Bucks trail by 9. Here's Teague. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, and Teague keeps defenders off balance, out of their comfort zone, and quite often because of that, he's able to draw fouls.
The Nets making a switch here. Harden's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. "14 feet away, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Stolen by Harden. In transition, here come the Nets. Offline with his 3. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Brooklyn leading by 9. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Harden. Durant is out there with Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Harris in at the small forward. And the Bucks, they're shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Giannis with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's a ferocious player, great competitive spirit, tremendous work ethic, and highly skilled. He wants to dominate.
On the wing, Giannis. Stolen by Durant. Irving with a clean look. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Nets lead by 10. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Brooklyn.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Knocks it loose. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Harden kicks to Irving. Harden the pass to Jordan. Puts it up from 15. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Holiday gets the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here is Harden after Drew Holiday's score. And here is Irving. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
All Irving needs is just a little room to convert, and he's good to go.
Giannis left side. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they haven't had much success in the paint since halftime. I mean, the offense sort of stuck on the perimeter. They need to get a little bit more inside-out balance.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Irving. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've led by as many as 11 points. Dinwiddie passes to Harden. Out to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dinwiddie. Almost, but it rolls out.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
DiVincenzo. And to Kumbo. Count that one. Giannis has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of game.
KD can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 5. Here's Giannis. Trying to get open is DiVincenzo. And that one's good by Giannis.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
With it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Here's Jordan. They can't stop the run with that one. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Nets. And the dunk by Giannis.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
And the Nets with possession here. After the basket by Milwaukee. The coach's challenge has been issued. This game like this, under the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Harden finds KD. Back to Harden. And here's Harris from the arc. The Nets working the ball around now. Oh, wow, unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic... Against the Milwaukee Bucks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Herter in at the point guard position. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center, filling out the middle. Collins against Giannis. Back to Herter, 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Young outside. Collins wide open. He fires. Off target from outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lopez dishes to Middleton. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
And I know this coaching staff loves seeing Lopez play a physical brand of basketball, even if it means he has to take a few knocks here and there.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line. He invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Young outside. We're about 1 minute into the first. Nailed from three-point land.
Hard to defend Trae Young from out there because he's a master at creating space.
Holiday looking for an opening. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Middleton for 3. Offensive rebound. And Antetokounmpo on the follow.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Down low. Got a piece of it. The numbers in their favor for the finish. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday staying very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
And Young, here we go, uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 5 now.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Giannis inside. Lopez with the ball. Okongwu covering. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Holiday. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Hunter. Young passes to Bogdanovic. Outside Collins. Here's Young. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Holiday. He can't get it to go. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. Atlanta with the rebound. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
That's 3 out of 4 now, and you can see his confidence already building.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Giannis outside. And Giannis throws it down.
Hey, guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Outside Collins. Back to Herter. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Outside Holiday. And Holiday. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And, guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Bogdanovic against Holiday.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Here's Reddish. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Passes like this demonstrate Snell's team-first approach. He's all about getting it to the open guys.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. A second chance effort. And Portis with the layup.
And the D getting out work there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
And Okongwu has it in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Tucker. Tie game in Milwaukee. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Holiday, and it's Forbes in at the 2. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Holiday's gone 1 of 6 shooting so far. A shot by Reddish, no good.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
And Portis throws it down.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Gallinari passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Holiday against Bogdanovich. There's the lob to Portis.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Bogdanovich dishes to Reddish. He feeds it to Gallinari. The pass to Capella. Hawks passing it around. 5 to shoot. Here's Reddish. It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee in the lead. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up. Maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You've got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Drew Holiday. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Hunter comes in for Reddish. Trae Young, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. Young outside. The shot from the low post is good. Young's got 10 points in the game.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Here is Forbes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Nice shot by Portis.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Huerter passes to Young. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Huerter gets it to go. He has 5.
Kevin Huerter, a terrific catch-and-shoot player, both from a stationary position and coming off screens.
Here's Forbes. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Forbes dishes to Tucker. And Capella sends it back to the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
Forbes the pass to Portis. Here is Forbes. Will it go? Kicks it down to Middleton. Elbow shot is on the way. The offensive rebound.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Young passes to Capella. Here's Huerter. Puts up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Huerter's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
Oh, great ball movement there.
44 seconds left now here in the second. Tucker bounce pass. Here's Connaughton, defended by Young. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Forbes can't get it to go.
Rare for him to get a wide-open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Lobbed up there for Lopez.
Cutting his teeth in his Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
And we'll be back with you shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They were a determined team. And that does it for our...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mention. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Young. And it's Herter in at the point. It's stolen by Capella. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Hunter. Finished off the break. Now it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
I love Hunter's athleticism and versatility as a finisher in transition.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Nice move. Unable to get that one. Collins with some nice D. The Hawks leading by 6. And it's Hunter with the jam.
With his length and strength, Hunter's a force around the bucket.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
Atlanta's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Giannis against Collins. Hawks passing it around. Pass to Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Capella, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Capella's got the lead, back up to 8 now for the Hawks.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Bogdanovich dishes to Snell. Outside, Bogdanovich. Inside, Lopez with the steal. Floats it up for Giannis. It's stolen by Reddish. Fast break, the Hawks. From deep, Gallinari. Passes to Reddish. Here's Snell. Outside, Bogdanovich. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Good work there as it goes. 1:57 left to play here in the third. Bogdanovich finds Snell. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Snell. Okongwu with the elbow. Atlanta again missing.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they just given away.
Here's Giannis. Middleton trying to break free. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. There's the feed to Okongwu. Lopez with the steal. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Okongwu kicks to Reddish. Down low. The shot by Okongwu, no good. The Bucks trail. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Quick, athletic, explosive. Holiday will leave you in the dust.
Bogdanovich passes to Snell. Back to Bogdanovich. And again, unable to change momentum here. Gallinari with the steal. To the paint. Now, Reddish.
Watching Cam Reddish, I see all-star level potential. It's going to be interesting to track his development because he's still establishing his identity.
This is his first free throw of the game. He hits both from the stripe. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Right wing. Here's Tucker. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. Stripped it away. Here's Okongwu. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer. The third quarter comes to a close. Hawks lead by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. We've got Holiday. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
The thing about Lou Williams, he sort of glides around, then suddenly he hits the turbojets.
Holiday against Williams. Holiday attacking. It's good on the putback.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Atlanta leading by 4. Now here's Williams. That one goes. Count it. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
You see the toughness of Williams. Won't shy away from contact.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And Holiday, here we go. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. That's going to send Drew Holiday to the free throw line. That's on Lou Williams. And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez comes in for Portis. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for P.J. Tucker. And then for Atlanta, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Trae Young comes in for Kevin Huerter. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Lou Williams. To the middle, here's Collins. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Hawks lead by 5.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Trae makes quick reads and great decisions.
Antetokounmpo against Collins. Offensive rebound. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Hawks leading by 5. The pass to Capella. Back to Young. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
Outside Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Left side, out of the Kumbo. And the shot no good, a bit short. Down low, the kick out to Young. That shot off, so Milwaukee will take it the other way. Floats it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Pass to Young. And here is Capella. Antetokounmpo defending. Here's Young. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Holiday goes in. It's hauled in by Dunn. The Hawks leading by 7. He kicks it to Young. Connects from three-point range. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
Incredible night for Trey. Has direct involvement in nearly every facet of this offense.
Here's Holiday. Rebounded by the Hawks. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth. Middleton against Dunn. Young in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 10. Holiday finds Middleton. Misses the three. Atlanta's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Dunn wide open. He fires, and he's good on the 3-ball. Dunn's got the lead up to 13 now for Atlanta. Here's Antetokounmpo.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Hawks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Clint Capella.
When it comes to protecting the rim, there are numerous ways to do that. The most exciting of those, just send shots back. And that's what he did tonight in volume.
To halt the run. Rebounded by Capella. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game. Teague deciding where to go with it. From deep three-point range. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Here's Dunn. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it. Up next, the Bucks. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to GA.
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Lopez in at the 5. Now here's Giannis.
Oh, man. Fans love it. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena. I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Antetokounmpo against Simmons. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Embiid, the pass to Simmons. Back to Embiid, stolen by Holiday. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo, leading the break.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
It's his first trip to the line.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Curry kicks to Simmons. First quarter, just over a minute played. And Embiid is right there.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Here's Giannis. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And now Philadelphia on the break. Harris has got the ball, and that one drops for him.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play. And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
And the rejection by Embiid. Holiday against Harris. Kicks it out to Giannis. Clock is at 3.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Simmons. He gets it in there. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going. Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
Curry with the steal. To the inside. And then Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Holiday against Harris. And Holiday, here we go, makes it off the glass. 1:58 left in the first quarter. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Now, here's Milton. Here's Scott. Great D that time from Portis.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Here's Teague. Portis tipped back in for two.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. It's deflected. Here's Green. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Milton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And there it is for him.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The Bucks trail. Teague with the ball. Doubled by Howard. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two.
So it's Philadelphia now. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Hill passes to Green. Now, here's Scott. He's tightly guarded. Howard can't hit. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Tucker. Here's Norrell. He's guarded by Hill. Here's Tucker. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers lead by... And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about...
I think the most important lesson that I got is that
all part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Howard. Green out there with Korkmaz. Then it's George Hill. And it's Maxey in at the 1.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Korkmaz passes to Howard. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. Now the dish to Howard. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Howard establishing some confidence now down low. Just get him the ball and let him take care of business.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Harris misses. And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
Taken away by Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, Antetokounmpo does such a great job of using all he has at his disposal, which is mostly his frame in drawing contact.
You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
There's Giannis. He has 5.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Lopez kicks to Holiday. Antetokounmpo against Simmons. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock. Kick out to Giannis. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Lopez, no luck.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
For Philadelphia, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
The 76ers making a switch here. Milton's checked in.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. The shape. And Giannis throws it down.
Sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
Curry passes to Embiid. Kicks it to Harris. Curry dishes to Harris. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Holiday, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, a dedicated sprint to the hoop from Holiday there. He earns the trip to the line.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. All free throws good from Drew Holiday. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Korkmaz. Now here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? 1:10 left in the first half. Holiday against Harris. Yes, that goes in. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, a longer point guard out there, Drew Holiday, can score close into the rim with that kind of size.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Furkan Korkmaz. Curry comes in for Shake Milton. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And don't forget about Drew Holiday. He's got some ups, more than capable of getting up there to the rim.
So that'll be...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And he might not get all the attention, but you talk about smooth scoring. And
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Giannis high post. Simmons is there. Embiid with the steal. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Here's Simmons. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Simmons got 4 this quarter.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Antetokounmpo.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
That one drops for him.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Harris against Holiday. Middleton on the wing. Pass to Lopez. The kick out to Holiday. Now Embiid. Here's Curry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's a 5-point 76ers lead.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Knocked loose. Here's Lopez. And the layup's good off the glass.
Lopez down on the inside, getting that soft touch to go.
The 76ers leading by 3. Outside Curry. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
The Bucks making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Lopez has got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is the variety of ways Lopez can hurt you. He can be in the pick and pop. He can be in the roll. A lot of options from the big man.
Scott dishes to Howard. Back to Scott. To the paint. Crafty move. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Scott. Howard's got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers. Middleton the pass to Connaughton. The kick out to Lopez. Bucks passing it around. Middleton is doubled. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts. Easily leaping up to throw that one away.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Philadelphia leading by 5. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Forbes the pass to Teague. Portis trying to free himself. And Forbes kicks it to Tucker. Back to Forbes. On the clock. Here's Portis. That shot off the mark. And the 76ers go the other way with it. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. Now here's Milton. He dishes it to Green. Back to Milton. Passes it to Hill. The feed to Howard. Right side Hill. Unloads from 9. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. And it's a 9-point 76ers lead. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
There's the pass to Nora. Back to Teague. Pass to Nora. And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way. Here's Milton. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Bucks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Here's Teague. And he banks in the layup.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Milton finds Hill. 1 second left. Missed. And we've reached the end of the third. 76ers lead by 7. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Matisse Thybulle. Howard is out there with Embiid. Then there's Maxey. And it's Korkmaz at the 2. Bucks trail by 7. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. Fires the 3. They get the rebound. Portis can't get it to go. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. You've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Passes it to Harris. Back to Embiid. Feeds it to Harris.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And here is Antetokounmpo. Outside Teague. Back to Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Thybulle. And Embiid with a clear path to the hoop. And Embiid throws it down.
And remember now, Embiid lost 20 pounds during the summer of 19. There, looking light on his feet in transition.
Thybulle with the ball. Simmons on the wing. T covering. A shot by Curry, no good. Bucks trail by 9. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
Yeah, go ahead and get in front of that if you want to. Man, what a dunk by Giannis.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. Here's Curry with the 3. Giannis grabs the miss.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Dishes to Middleton. Kick out to Giannis. 6 on the shot clock. And he converts the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 4 this quarter.
Well, so exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
And the pass to Embiid. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's DiVincenzo. And the rejection by Curry. Inside. Here's Simmons. And the rejection by Giannis. And here we go. The fast break with Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I don't know. 2 strides, 3 strides. What was that? Giannis covering some ground.
Harris draws the double. Embiid finds Simmons. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. With 3, Harris. And no good that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. On the wing, DiVincenzo. That's to Holiday. Back to Giannis. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Just all the physical advantages that Giannis has really present a tough challenge for the defense down there.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Good on the bucket.
Love how Simmons commands the ball, especially in the big moment.
Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. That's good from Simmons.
That and 1 free throw upset to a 2-possession game. Costly foul on the shot that time.
Bucks trail by 4. Middleton on the wing. The kick out to Holiday. Outside Antetokounmpo. And now Philadelphia on the break. Curry leading the charge. Here's Howard. Pass to Thybulle. Harris against Holiday. Second chance shot. Out to Harris. The 76ers need to get off a shot. A nice shot by Howard.
And Howard doing a great job showing his ability to score in a critical situation.
34 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Antetokounmpo inside. Guarded by Curry. Outside Holiday. Here's Giannis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, an aggressive Antetokounmpo is a good thing for this team. Taking it in with force to the rack and getting the foul.
He's perfect from the line this time. 19 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Giannis against Simmons. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting five. Hi, and welcome, everyone, here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And for Brooklyn, they've got Joe Harris. Jordan is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 guard. Now, here's Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And Doris, tonight, 2 experienced teams will be battling.
Well, what you come to expect with experienced rosters are excellent defensive rotations, game plan discipline. These guys know how to play the game. So let's see how this plays out.
And the dunk by Giannis.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now here's Durant. From deep. Dinwiddie kicks to KD. Here's Harden on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Lobs it up for Jordan. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, we've seen this 1 or 2 times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
Holiday goes in. Now the pass to Antetokounmpo. Lopez against Harden, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted 3-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their 3-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Now, Antetokounmpo. James Harden missing on the 3. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And again, the Bucks miss. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. There's the walk.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Giannis against Durant. From past the arc. And the 3-ball is good. KD's got 5.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Portis is checked in. Here's Llewellyn. Pass to Irving. Green up on top. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Bucks trail by 7. Outside Holiday. Back to DiVincenzo. To the inside. They need this one. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Irving dishes to Green. And a wide open look for Irving. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Well, this is the beauty of Kyrie Irving. You think of him as a creator, but this guy in a catch and shoot just as lethal.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. And Griffin picks him up defensively.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Brown. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Irving, the open look. Again, the Nets for two.
The evolution of Kyrie Irving's game continues. Magnificent with the jumper.
Antetokounmpo up top. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Brown outside. Out in his own on the break. The finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable, and he took advantage.
Irving with it. To the middle. Green. And Green slams it in.
That's just great savvy in a pick-and-roll situation run perfectly by Kyrie Irving.
And so it's Brooklyn heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Naturally a ball-dominant player. James Harden talked to
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course, I'm playing off the ball.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. P.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Forbes in at the 1. Here's Tucker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tucker's got his first 2 points.
Well, there's the all-out hustle Tucker is known for. Beats his man in transition easily.
Passes it to Harris. Down low. Here's Green. Out to Harris. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Harris has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here is Forbes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Lays it up off the glass.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Stolen by Tucker. Here's Middleton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
A determined shooter who excels at the charity stripe. Middleton will gladly head to the line.
Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
And the Bucks with some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Bucks trail by 5. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And Holiday kicks to Lopez. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Don't you love how comfortable Brook Lopez looks inside? Even when he knows contact is coming, he simply goes right through it.
Lopez hits them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Nets leading by 3. Harden dishes to Dinwiddie. Pass to Durant. Kicks it to Harden. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Bucks trail by 3. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Giannis. Brooklyn with the rebound. Stolen by Middleton. Holiday the pass to Giannis. Jordan with the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And he makes that one. KD's got 7 points in the game.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Giannis high post. KD's on him. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Dinwiddie kicks to Harris. The pass to Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Harden. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Antetokounmpo up top. Guarded by KD. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. The Bucks have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And the technical free throw is good.
And really, from second-round pick to all-star, Middleton's story inspirational. Yet even now, it feels like some people continue to sleep on it.
The Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Moving it up. Basket counts.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here is Forbes. And it's blocked. And they're able to recover. Shot clock at 6. Middleton can't get it to go.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. And beginning to take charge of this game, this could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And so it's Brooklyn in the driver's seat. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the end. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They have a solid 8-point lead. And over to... And that'll...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Kyrie Irving. Luwawu is out there with Green. Then there's Griffin, and it's Brown in at the 2 spot. Nets leading by 8. In transition, here come the Nets. Oh, Griffin in position, up high to stop the alley-oop.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
And here again, the Nets in transition. Up the court they go. And a deep 3 from Irving. And the Nets, another 3.
Now, don't sleep on Kyrie Irving's perimeter game. Yes, he can get inside and score at will, but boy, you better check that jumper.
To the paint. Here's Lopez. And Griffin sends it back. And he recovers it. Tries yet again. Lopez, no luck.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. James Harden, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Irving against Holiday. Irving passes to Harden. Clock at 6. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him. 90 seconds now into the second half. Irving kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Shot clock at 5. Over Middleton.
As a defender, Middleton can suffocate you with his length. Nice stop there.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
And the Bucks with some changes. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Chris Middleton. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back to how about Kobe going to the Lakers, McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
The shot by Holiday, no good. And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. This is the most they've led by 13 points. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Brown against Holiday. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Brown. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Durant feeling it out a bit. It's Brown with the drive and stolen by DiVincenzo. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's Connaughton. Drains the wing tray.
You know, that's a great time to pull up and shoot the 3 in transition. The defense never had a chance to set up and get a hand in his face.
Brown outside. Shoots from the high post. Outside for Durant. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Bryn Forbes comes in for Drew Holiday. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
KD passes to Jordan. And stolen by DiVincenzo.
Yeah, that's 2 really unproductive trips in a row ending in turnover. And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
KD against DiVincenzo. Dinwiddie dishes to KD. And the Nets miss again.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
DiVincenzo.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot is good. And now it's just a 4-point Nets lead.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're...
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Nets lead by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. P.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Donte DiVincenzo. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Forbes in at the 2-guard position. Durant kicks to Harden. They grab their own miss. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Durant. And finally, that one's good. Durant's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Nets. DiVincenzo with it. He's picked up by KD. Middleton for 3. A shot. No good. The Nets go the other way with it. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Joe Harris is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. And then for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Back to Harden. Launches a 3. But he recovers it. Pass to Harris. It's Durant on the wing. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Oh, wow, guys. Doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Blake Griffin comes in for Jordan. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Dinwiddie. Here's Holiday. Lopez finds Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
Harden surveying the D. Here's Durant. And finished off by KD.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Middleton outside. Giannis high post. Harris is there. And Giannis throws it down hard.
In the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping.
Harden against Holiday. Goes up on the wing, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Holiday attacking. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Great speed and tricks on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Irving against DiVincenzo. Irving passes to KD. And the shot goes down.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Giannis inside. KD's on him. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Durant, the pass to Griffin. Now Durant. Back to Harden. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. And now a 9-point Nets lead.
Listen, this guy is far from just a scorer. Kevin Durant loves to share the basketball.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Amazing individual individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Harden outside. Outside Irving. Back to Harden. Three-pointer. Griffin trying to get open, and Irving gets it to go on the assist by Harden. And the Nets lead by 9. Giannis outside. Lopez left side. Dishes it to Middleton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And you see Middleton on the perimeter a lot, but he's really been trying to add strength to that 6'8" frame so he can mix it up a little more inside.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Durant. Johnson comes in for Joe Harris. Luwawu is checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Johnson in for James Harden. Inside, stolen by Tucker.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Passes to Griffin. All sorts of time. Morag grabs the board. Middleton for 3. And the Bucks miss again. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. Probably a little. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A great view of our broadcast location. And David.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Herter in at the 1. Now here's Giannis. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Capella. Here's Herter. Young in the corner. Greg, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
So he gets them both. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Herter. This is to Hunter. Hawks passing it around. Herter passes to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
So it's the Hawks now, following the bucket by the Bucks. 6 to shoot. Here's Collins. The rebound by Middleton.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Lopez inside. The pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Lopez. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. For 3, Middleton.
Tremendous box out. I love how he bodied up, held his ground. Textbook. Old school rebound.
Capella, the pass to Herter. Collins kicks to Young. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Out to the right wing. Lets the 3 fly. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And again, the Bucks miss. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Here's Herter. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Holiday with the 3. Rebounded by Capella. Atlanta's gone 0 through from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Young with no one around. No good with the triple. So it's the Bucks now. Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. 58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, who's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Here is Forbes. Pass to Portis. Makes it off the glass.
That was physical D, but Bobby Portis is so strong, he finished through contact.
Here's Williams, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right after him.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Holiday's checked in.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And Holiday throws it down.
He's able to shift gears in an instant. Hard to stay in front of Holiday on the drive.
Now Williams. He kicks to Okongwu. Shoots over Portis. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Williams.
And give Sweet Luke credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
We've got Gallinari, Bogdanovich out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Reddish. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Here's Holiday after the basket by Atlanta. Pass to Forbes. Out to the right wing. Connaughton passes to Forbes. To the middle. Here's Portis. Rebounded by Snell. The Hawks leading by 3. Now, here is Gallinari. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. But 3. Snell, no good. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Tucker. And it's off from three-point range. And here we go. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. That 3 off the mark. Bucks trail by 3. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Young comes in for Bogdanovich. T kicks it to Tucker. Shot clock at 6. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Now, here is Young. Gallinari surveying the D. Capella kicks to Gallinari. Knocks down the 3-ball. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. Here is Forbes. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
You have to like that move by Forbes. The dribble drive adding dimension to his game.
Young passes to Snell. Kicks it to Capella. Gallinari on the wing. Drains it from beyond the arc. Gallinari's got 6 points in the quarter.
just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Back to Forbes. From the arc. Rebound, Atlanta. Cabela's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Reddish. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on the defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. And here's Young. Releases from 15, and the jumper falls for him. Young's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
Trae Young's a crafty operator from mid-range, really from any range.
Teague for 3, but they recover it. Down low, it's stolen by Capella. And they're moving it up. Launches it, and Trae Young hits from deep. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Teague against Capella. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Go. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter under.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Best. You look at the core of this young Hawks team. They have Trae Young, John. Thanks for joining us, folks.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We have questioned Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. The Hawks leading by 10. Hunter, the pass to Capella. Poked loose. Stolen by Middleton. From downtown. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 8 rebounds in this game. Young for 3. No good there. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
When Holiday's feeling good, he causes plenty of these. Able to power through contact and finish.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Here's Herter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 6 on the shot clock. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young pass to Herter. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for John Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in for Young. The Bucks also with the sub. Connaughton's checked in. And the dunk by Giannis.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Pass to Okongwu. Alinari outside. Okongwu with it. Lopez is there. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Antetokounmpo.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Here's Herter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the rejection by Giannis.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. And stolen by DiVincenzo. One-on-one fast break. Middleton with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. For Atlanta, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. To the left wing. He feeds it to Bogdanovic. The dish now to Okongwu. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Chris Middleton. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the rejection by Giannis. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound, Atlanta. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
One thing all scouts love about Cam Reddish, for a wing, he has a huge frame that typically bodes well at this level.
DiVincenzo with it. He's picked up by Collins. And the rejection by Collins. Reddish dishes to Okongwu. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 7-point Atlanta lead.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Collins against Giannis. Middleton trying to break free. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 12 in the game. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Hawks lead by 5. 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. A chance here to get a quick injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Drew Holiday. What's the news, David?
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Bucks head athletic trainer. He said it's a hyperextended shoulder and that they've got ice on it now to try to bring down the inflammation.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
I mean, a devastating blow, to say the least.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Dunn is out there with Williams, and it's Capella in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Outside Teague.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
The Hawks leading by 7 to the inside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And here's Young on the arc. The rebound by Holiday.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. 2 points. That one goes.
A tale of 2 halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Herder. Inside. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And up the court come the Bucks on the break.
And an incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end and understands this team wants to run.
Here's Herder. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Brook Lopez. And the first one at the line is good.
It's very interesting. Kevin Herder projects to be a shooter, but he's so inconsistent from the free throw line.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Down low. And Middleton kicks to Giannis. Collins with some nice D. The Hawks leading by 4 to the middle. And finished off by Collins.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Bucks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of it.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got his 5th rebound in this one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Gallinari, he's checked in for Atlanta. He hits both from the stripe.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. 1 possession game now.
Herder passes to Gallinari. 1:44 left to play in the final quarter.
I like seeing this from a young player. Kevin Herder taking big shots.
Bucks trail by 4. Outside Holiday. And again, the Bucks miss. The Atlanta's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Hunter. Hunter's got 3 assists in the game. Antetokounmpo with the ball.
and every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
Chalk up 2 there. And that's now 7 points for Drew Holiday.
Incredible Holiday, a determined player, a competitive player, takes over when it counts.
Capella kicks to Gallinari. There's the pass to Hunter. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Hunter with it. 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Bogdanovich, no luck. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
It's stolen by Capella. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Bogdanovich. Gallinari on the wing. Off target with his 3. Now here's DiVincenzo. Guarded closer. Outside Holiday. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. Together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D.A. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Philadelphia, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Curry. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo. Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Here's Simmons. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
And the Bucks with possession here. Philadelphia able to drain the three. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And it's Simmons penetrating. Here's Curry. Back to Simmons. Nice move. He can't hit that time. Good D by Giannis. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo throws down the alley-oop slam.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Outside, Simmons. Back to Curry. Embiid, the pass to Curry. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the contest. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaway. Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Picked up by Harris. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul. Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. They get it back. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Now here's Simmons.
Whoa, what a finish! Run that back. I want to see the replay now.
But the versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Here's Holiday. Misses the 3. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Pass to Thibault. Back to Curry. Outside for Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, the physicality of Simmons on display. Showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
Holiday gets the bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The 76ers leading by 4. Outside, Simmons. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And the 3 off target.
And even without that 3 ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of this game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard's checked in for Harris. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And it's Hill in for Simmons. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo after the made shot from Joel Embiid.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is. And it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And, you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Forbes. Off target from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Bucks trail by 5. Portis kicks to Connaughton. And Embiid with the block.
A stalwart on the defensive end. Embiid is superb at making his presence felt with blocks like that.
And that one drops.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Giannis outside. Goes back up. Green with the block.
Oh, look. Blocking shots is one of Green's sneaky attributes. His exceptional sense of time.
And so it's Philadelphia heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed this.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah. Love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
On the court for the Bucks, they've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis, and it's Teague in at the point guard position. For three, Hill. A shot missing, and Milwaukee the other way now. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Teague.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Teague against Hill. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
And Teague's got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. And the pass to Portis. Shoots over Scott. Back to Portis. It's stolen by Green. And now the 76ers on the break. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Hill. Howard's got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia. The Bucks shooting 43% from the field.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
The kick out to Hill. And the wide open shot from Green. Scott, nice persistence to tip it back up and in. And the 76ers lead by 9.
And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
To the paint. Portis against Howard. Teague, the pass to Portis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Dwight Howard. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Drew Holiday in for Teague. Korkmaz, no good. Bucks trail by 7. Portis, the pass to Middleton. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. 5 to shoot. Here's Holiday. It's good. Holiday's got his second bucket.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Passes it to Harris. Back to Curry. Taken away by Holiday. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Simmons pulls it in. The 76ers leading by 5. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Shake Milton in for Curry. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Seth Curry in for Shake Milton. Here's Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
You want to be an NBA point? Take notes on Holiday running that pick and roll. Sometimes taking it yourself is the best option.
Thybulle kicks to Embiid. Simmons inside. Guarded by Holiday. And that one, good. Simmons got 8 points.
I mean, at almost 7 feet tall, Simmons is hard to contain. The defense has to push him farther away.
Right side Holiday. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And Simmons slams it in.
Better stay with Simmons, especially on the break. He's dangerous. He leaks out, and he's going to cash in.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 9. Just 3 on the clock, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. And with all the stars on the 76ers, forgot the root of this heat. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Well, they haven't found a way to keep him quiet inside. I mean, their best bet probably would be to deny him the ball altogether, because when he gets it, they can't stop him.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Thybulle in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the first one drops. Maxey's checked in for Ben Simmons. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Philadelphia leading by 6. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Curry with the bounce pass. Embiid kicks to Thybulle. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Embiid's got 8 points.
And the touch Embiid has on his jumper, I mean, looking so soft and accurate coming out of his hands.
Here's Holiday. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass to Harris. And And slam dunk by Harris.
And look how committed Harris is when he's sprinting to the hoop. Not many defenders are going to want to get in his way when he's that intense.
Here's Giannis. Good. He's got 13.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. Double team on Holiday. Lopez outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Philadelphia. Dwight Howard's checked in for Tobias Harris. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And George Hill's subbed in for Curry. The Bucks also changing it up. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Here's Maxey. It's deflected.
Well, you know defense is Tucker's calling card. He will pester you, aggravate you, get up in your jersey, make you think twice about trying to shoot over him.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute-a-game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. He provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
Hill dishes to Howard. And there's the pass to Embiid. Now, here's Maxey. He's still scoreless so far in this one. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Giannis.
The only place for shots like that are in shoot-around.
All right, there are some guys you let take that shot, but to be honest, he ain't one of them. He's perfect from the field this quarter. He's giving fits out there.
Here's Hill. Banked in off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 4.
And always looking for the high percentage bucket. Hill got that one right to the rim.
Passes it to Connaughton. Embiid with it. 8 points for him. Here's Howard. Feeds it to Embiid. Here's Forbes. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
24 seconds left in the third. They kick it out to Green. Tries again from the baseline. That one falls. Howard's got 10.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. In the deep, struggling to keep up.
Here's Forbes. Nicks it down to Middleton. Pass to Connaughton. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. 4-point game. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Donte DiVincenzo. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Holiday. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Simmons against Holiday. Good D by Holiday. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And good to see the hustle from Middleton here. He's a good partner to have on the break, and he's quick to get up the court.
Here's Curry, and the layup is good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Holiday. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Harris. Rebounded by the Bucks.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
And that one's good. Thibault.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Pass to Middleton. Holiday against Harris. And Holiday, here we go. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Holiday's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for P.J. Tucker. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. And so Milwaukee again turning it over. Green, he's checked in for the 76ers. Shake Milton comes in for Curry. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Simmons inside. Giannis is there.
Oh, he's almost 7.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Ben Simmons. 2 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
It's them what they need. Could have been better, but they're out front.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Giannis. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it's Simmons.
Rising to the challenge. This is where young players like Simmons need to make their mark.
Here's Giannis. In, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor, and looking for more. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Curry passes to Embiid. Count it.
I like seeing Embiid rise to the occasion. He knows how to capitalize during important stretches of game.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 1. Giannis is double and stolen by Harris. Now Curry. Here's Embiid. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
Can't let Embiid get comfortable inside. When he's this close, he's adept at burning the defense.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Here's Curry, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Out to Harris, and it's Thibault in the corner. Holiday against Harris. Down low, Embiid. Back to Harris. Shot clock at 3. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the 76ers lead by 5. 1:02 left here in the fourth quarter. To the middle, here's Lopez, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
7 feet tall Lopez is hard to deal with, especially when he's this close to the rim.
Brook Lopez hits them both.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does, and that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Outside, Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Having to be careful around Lopez. He's solid at timing when to leap up to block shot.
The putback, it's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Curry kicks to Harris. Up top, Simmons. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Cans the 3.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about great competition going on. That's what makes it matter.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.